So I want to just start off by saying I am not talking about the whole pro peloton here. Clearly not every pro cyclist could be a triathlete in an Ironman. That is just not the case. But I do believe pro cyclists with a background in swimming and or triathlon, and there are a few of them, do have an edge and potential to just obliterate fields and take everybody to the cleaners. Getting straight into this, and we have Richie Porte. Not only does he have a background in triathlon, but also competitive swimming, in which he still now as a pro cyclist incorporates swimming into his program. His times aren't too shabby either, with him comfortably swimming 1:30 per 100 metre pace in his longer endurance swims, which will cover up to 4 kilometres within the hour. Granted, he isn't Phelps, but clearly maintains a great level of swimming with awesome efficiency. Lance Armstrong also mentioned on his podcast that he thought Richie Porte will win the Ironman. Onto the bike and clearly is on a level of his own compared to all the other tri-boys. He has been to 2 Olympic Games and in Tokyo finished 27th in the men's individual time trial. He is a world-class time trial specialist in comparison to everybody else in triathlon, and with 180 kilometres to cover on the bike, it would be stupid to bet against him. He actually reminds me of an Armstrong in terms of the background he has, and we all know how good he was in the short-lived triathlon career he had. From a running point of view, I believe this is just the easiest skill to learn with good structured training, and is not even close to the technicalities of swimming. With the huge aerobic engine on Porte, I believe he'd be able to get competitive in running relatively quickly. Onto the Welshman Geraint Thomas, who's actually said he wants to target triathlon and Ironman events when he retires, starting with Ironman Wales. He also used to swim as a kid growing up, and is just a beast of a human being on the bike, with 2 Olympic gold medals and a Tour de France victory. Pretty much the pinnacle of cycle road racing. Something that surprised me though, was that he has trained with Cam Worth, not in just cycling, but also swimming and running. And for those of you who don't know who Worth is, he is an Ineos Grenadier and professional triathlete. To quote Cam, "I couldn't believe how close he was in the water. He can definitely swim." So clearly Thomas isn't too shabby in swimming either. He was also blown away with the fact Geraint was rolling along at 3:40 per kilometre pace on the run. Look, clearly both Thomas and Porte have great potential in this sport. The bike portion of an Ironman is so long that being so capable in this discipline is a major advantage. And if you can hold it together on the swim and the run, I see no reason why these type of athletes wouldn't dominate the sport. Granted, these two are much older and are not the future of triathlon, but there are some younger guns coming through, like Pidcock for example, who are just class athletes, and if he turned his mind to it, I genuinely believe could do some real damage on the triathlon scene. I've done another video specifically on Tom Pidcock, so go and give that a watch if you're interested. Now if you enjoyed this video, drop it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.